Someone's looking at this shop. Oh, maybe just yard maintenance. We were thinking of, well, not us, but it's all just skepticism, whatever that word is. We need more room. Not so much for us. Boundless guys, they need more. Oh. Sounds good. Yeah, not bad at all. Pretty good. Yep. I'll put my gloves back in the toolbox. We're just gonna go over and grab just a typical coil tri-can. Just going out to Rocky, you know. I got nothing to edit, and I've been just kind of waiting for something cool to happen, but nothing really cool has been happening. So now you guys get Coil. Probably won't be too extravagant. It's paved pretty much the location. We're gonna be going out to Rocky. Excuse me while I pick my nose and shit. Arbutus 6-5. 6-5? It was 6-5. Just a little bit to the south off Highway 11. Been kind of waiting a quarter of the day. Went out this morning, did more C-ring panels in a pussy little soft Baytex location. This Peterbilt's pretty cool. I like it. Looks like an old JF logging Peterbilt. It's pretty nice. Nothing too extravagant. This morning went out and I was like, oh, the check engine light came on when I got to Rimby on my way out, and then it went out, and then I came back on, then I pulled over to try to get the code. As soon as I pulled over, pulled the brake, and tried to get to the engine for the codes, right? And the light went out just as I was gonna click on it. Oh, Mr. Stop Sign. And yeah, the ABS code was still there because it just is there every day, but the engine code just disappeared, so I couldn't pull it. But got back to the shop, plugged it in, and there was nothing there that was new and exciting, so it's probably wiring. Wiggling, rubbing through. Time to merge. Nicely done. Drive it like a 10 speed, you could skip all your splits when you're empty. I'm bobtail right now, so it kind of works out. You can get away with doing that. You gotta remember driving the 4 1/4 with the 10 speed and the 4-speed auxiliary. It was just like slow-mo grabbing gears. It always had to like almost count to like 1, 2, and it would slip right in, you know, when you're floating gears, not using the clutch. If you're using the clutch, I feel bad for your left leg. I remember in high school, I drove my dad's 66 Ford for a little bit, and I was like, after a day of cruising around, looking for chicks, left leg was on fire. Like the next day I was like, oh man, my leg. The big old heavy clutch in that thing. Used to be 3 on the tree, farm style. I probably even had like a straight 6, maybe? I don't know. My dad slapped a big old 428 big block police interceptor in it. And then the 3 on the tree just wasn't cool anymore, even though I've only seen a handful of 3 on the trees myself. My sister had one. 70, 78, 79, midnight blue, F1. They still F100s then, or were they F150s? Regular cab long box, 4-speed, or 3-speed, whatever, I don't even know. It's 3 on the tree. I don't think they ever had a 4 on the tree. I think in the afterlife she got it switched to a 4 on the floor. But that thing was right straight piped. And it was loud. I didn't even have my license, and my sister was like, let me take it to the store, which was only like probably 2 kilometers away. So that was cool. As I got better with driving, she let me take it. I didn't even have a license. I don't even think I had my learners at that point. How many people rocked the 79 351 straight piped 4 on the floor to go to the store to get a bag of chips and an iced tea when you were like 15? Kind of says a lot for probably how I turned out as a driver, right? Like I've been driving shit since I can remember. Well, okay, maybe not since I can remember. That's going a little too far, but always had like trikes, dirt bikes. Didn't really have snowmobiles until like later on in life, but I always had dirt bikes or 3-wheelers. And what we used to do for fun, we'd pull out the Yukon News or the White Horse Star and look through the classifieds, because you could post on there for free cars for sale. Not that there was no pictures, it would just be a description. It'd be like 19, here's one for 1970s. I think it was the 70s. It was yellow, but we call it piss yellow. Toyota Corolla, 4-cylinder. I feel bad for you driving in all this rock chips. They just tarred and they just leave the shit everywhere, pea gravel. So it was like a 77 Toyota Corolla station wagon, 4 on the floor. Good times. I had lots of fun in that thing. And we would just beat them around in the bush. We had trails everywhere. Like, it's the Yukon. You had more trails than paved roads. And then we would just buy shitters. I think he had it on there for $100. We jewed him down to like 75. But the strut towers were wrong, so it didn't last very long, but it was fun for probably a week. And we just slap any plate on there, whatever, and drive it around. We didn't care, because everybody else was driving. Well, there was still a lot of those kinds of shitters on the road at that point, so you can like kind of blend in. Today, if you were driving like a 70 Toyota Corolla and it looked like a pile of shit, they'd be pulling you over in a heartbeat. Not to mention now that we have photo, like radar or sensing, AI shit that just reads plates. You don't even have to punch it in. It's scanning plates. Whatever plate it sees, it's scanning, and then it just, if there's nothing, it's green, or let's say it's green. If something comes up like your registration is expired, or you have no insurance or something, or a warrant underneath that name, it's just like bing, and you're getting pulled over. It's just that easy. So you can't really sneak and get away with that stuff anymore. And yeah, I tried to count, but before I actually had a driver's license, I had like a handful of cars. They're all kind of abandoned somewhere in the forest. Picked up some of them, tried to fix them, but Had a couple like Chevettes. Yeah, I had a 2-door Chevette brown. That was 4 on the floor. Always bought standards because I didn't trust automatics ever. Like the few that I had, actually, okay, my 80 Malibu was an automatic. What else did I have that was an automatic? I actually ended up buying like a 80s Malibu station wagon. That was an automatic, but I never drove it. I was just like, why'd I buy this? I had a 86 Grand Prix. Yet again, I think it was 305. And I don't know why I needed that car, but my buddy had like a 88 Monte Carlo or 80 Monte Carlo, I can't remember. Must have been the second gen no, it would have been third gen Monte Carlo, so it was the 80s. The kind where it got a little bit more square. Just before they had the IROC Monte Carlo. So it didn't have the IROC front end or anything, you know what I mean? If you know the years, probably like 84, 85, maybe even 86. So I had to have one. So I got a Grand Prix, which they're cool cars. I like that body style, but it seems like all those 80s GM Pontiac cars are really bad with rusting frame at the back rear wheels because it kind of tucks around the rear wheel. So it just gets beat up from all the road salt and sand, and then it just piles up inside, eats from the inside out. What was your favorite car growing up? I had too many of them, and I got lots yet to still claim, but I'm still growing up. But anyways, we'll scoop this tri-can coil and take it out to location. Kid must have been pulling it. Yep, still haven't done that either. Get underneath it, put the air back in the suspension, wind the legs down, drop the air again, slide wheel, which actually, you know what? Screw it. It's good enough. Everybody's always like, oh, you don't want to slide your wheel all the way to the front. I'm like, what for? Like, it's one more step you got to do every time you pin on and pin off. Like, I will. If I gotta grab this bear, which I probably will be, then I'll slide my wheel, yeah. Those. The hardest part of my day. Careful, you don't want to confuse the power. I know why they have to be heavy, but I'm gonna get dirty. I gotta put on my coveralls. By the power of need a swamper just for this. Whew. These got to be like 70 pounds. Okay, maybe 60. I don't know, they're in there. Next time we're at the scales, we'll throw them off and reweigh. Holy shnikes. Do. Oh, I love grease hubs. Looks like it's got fresh grease too. Nice. Grease satellites. It's for the back axle. It's for the front. Only for this side though. So there's one on each. 4 in total. If that makes sense to you guys. Somebody got this in here tight. Must have been me. And my other favorite, not favorite hubs. Why don't they put grease hubs on the back? Oh, I need to grab my other bar. Can't reach the inside. What? Use different colored grease back here. So there'd be a grease satellite in between every axle, or is there only 2? No, there's 3. So there's one there, one here, one here. We'll have to get my ratchet bar. Running dual D signs. All the valves are open. Pins are in the booster. Good, good. We can, guessing it's this one. Oh, it's already coming up. Sorry. I just looked at the airbags. They were filling. Idiot. My favorite booster. Doesn't have hydraulics. Not that there's anything wrong with the hydraulic ones, but these are way nicer. You get a litter. Oh no. Okay, this one's a little different. Our road train one, we used to leave all the shims in and then just regulate with air, but supposedly that's not legal these days. I'm like, why? Why? Tell me why. Did I already do this? I think so. So hot out here. If I didn't already say that 3 times. Hub meters, you don't get checked. Pins. What's this for? Another thing that's nice is when you pick this up with a picker, you don't have to worry about stretching out shocks and airbags. But I kind of feel like something should lock this part in. Something is leaking. How'd you guys not catch that? Maybe it's the steering lock? We'll come back to that. Just went through the shop and got greased. I would imagine everything should be good. And we'll have to get the bar so I can check those inside tires. Tight. Looks like a brand new inside motor already. Shiny bits. Freshly painted. New brake pot already? Damn. You remember we went and picked this up last year, right? Just making my rounds here. How many times do you walk around the trailer before you're done? Probably 3 or 4. Get your exercise. That's good. Good. I can tell by sound. Even with lightly hitting, you can tell by the sound. It's not hard. The main thing is I checked. probably on. Is this on common air? Yes, sir. Damn. And you see, like, I want to say that they put that red mark on there to show you that that's too much. So I always favor. And by the time that's done airing up, it'll be way too much. Holy fucking steering bags. Camera's probably overheated and turned off. Had lots of Peerless boosters. Second in the blue till we get rolling, you know. It's just easier on everything. Even though I do have 4, 5, 6 gears, it's not too bad, really. Still start out bull low. I hate that shift. Driving over the lawn. I have no problem. Must be a W9. Ah. Feel that fresh grease. the fucking check engine light came back. I wanted to pull over and check it out, but just after I turned off the camera the first round they were climbing the hill, it just like boop. I was like, okay, stay on long enough so I can see what the code is. I had to do a walk around anyway, make sure nothing's getting hot, or, you know, take a look-see. Just that Sylvan Lake pull out here on 11. Beep. Quick. Can't read it. Diagnosed. Engine. Loading faults. Water and fuel. What? Fuck you. Man. Water and fuel. I wonder if they replaced that pigtail on the bottom, because that does get loose sometimes. Or maybe have water and fuel. Coil's here!
Empty into Lindsay.
Copy medic, 16 to 30. Gerald with Brawler checking in.
Thank you.
Good, how are you? Got the booster locked, dump the air. Back up to the crane to get rid of the booster.
good there.
That's good there. Coming back there.
Copy. There we got it, we're good.
1 minute.
Go ahead and pull ahead.
Copy on the pulling ahead.
Okay, that's good there.
Trailer doesn't seem to want to lift. I usually lift the legs until just get a little bit of daylight, you know, in between the wheels, so I know it's good. We bring her back to get straight, just so the Santa Paula can maybe get out when he wants.
Yeah, go ahead, you're clear back here.
Oh. Yeah, we don't have the air. Bring it back a little bit.
No, I think we're good here.
Okay. Stand hauler can wait.
Yeah, we're good.
Where do you want to put this?
Just hold on 1 sec. I'm going to go for a walk over here. See if we can go to your left.
Copy that.
Yeah, no, this way is a dead end. We'll have to go to your right.
Roger that. Commencing going to the right.
I will walk and make my way over there and meet you over there.
10-4. Over and out. Everybody else is allowed to put their fixings here. We gotta go all the way around the lease. What's up? No love. Put it right where this Tri-Cam pickup is. Hopefully I can get around. It's not a Tri-Cam, it's Pure Cam. Oh well, we got a tour of the lease. Yeah, it looks like most leases. Huh, BJ is rocking all new Western Stars. Not bad. Hey, it's because it reminds me of Optimus
Yeah,
Prime.
see me standing straight in front of you. I think we just pull a Yui and back it straight in here.
The shitty Optimus Prime, not the cool one. Roger. Insert C500 turning radius. Failed. Almost. See, now I didn't slide the wheel, I don't have to worry about it. But I think we don't have to move very far with the coil from where it is. So I shouldn't have to slide my wheel then either. Should give him some high reverse.
Yeah, bring her straight back there.
Spotting me.
Come near your passenger side a bit. I get under there. Come passenger side a bit more. That's good there. Keep coming, keep coming. And stop there.
Stopping.
I think you'll be okay.
Hopefully I can get it higher than that when I duck it off.
Are you moving your hitch at all? Are you happy there?
Oh, we're not doing any crazy turning here, so it should be fine, I think.
Sounds good to me. Bring them down.
Good to pull ahead?
Yes, you bet. Yeah, keep going like that. That looks good. Okay, take a driver. Yeah, he's bringing back passenger.
There's a lot of.
Okay, just hold that angle.
I would have rather got the angle right while I was pulling ahead than to doing it backing up when I'm blind. You know what I mean? I don't know. I see a lot of guys when they try to spot me, they're like, "Okay, back up."
Yeah, looking good.
At a weird angle instead of like.
Send a little sharper passenger.
I like to pull ahead and get it lined up, so I just have to come straight back.
Yeah, just like that.
A lot of times I'd be decking off
Straight back.
at a weird angle. I don't like that.
Okay, let's start cutting the drivers a little bit.
I almost forgot which way.
Get under it.
What do you need a suicide knob for?
Straight back.
Wasn't turning there for a second. I didn't slide my wheel. Shame on me.
Okay, stop there. I'm just gonna hop up and take a look.
Copy that. I'll just stand up there right from the start. Would probably not allow. Stand on the back of the trailer and just be like left, right, because you want to center the coil to the well.
Okay, just nice and easy, because I'm on the back here. Just pull in to your master. Okay, take it back, drivers.
Front end's kind of skidding a little bit. It's loose gravel.
Okay, so get yourself straight. Whenever you're straight, we can back up.
The problem is my mirrors.
Take it a little bit faster. Straight back.
That's not straight.
Okay, over there.
Johnny. Where that BJ's pumps are at like 10 wide. But why not, right? Kind of a bit of a bugger to spot though. 10 wide's not that bad.
Okay, bring it back a little bit more. Straight.
Turning.
And stop there. I think I'm happy with that. Just wait for the swamp map to come over here and then we'll go out.
Roger that. Just like I said, it's a tough, hard job, right? Oh. Hickory stick's calling my name back there. Hickory, no, better eat the sandwich. Mrs. Spot will be upset that I didn't eat the food she provided me with. Yesterday it was ham and cheese buns, and we had a bunch of leftover bacon from Pierogies. I was like, you just put that on my sandwiches. Pretty good morsels. Ham and cheese, probably 95% of the time. Just gotta wait for a swamp mat. Put that underneath, even though that we're on hard ground, always want to have the extra protection. Then we'll put the legs down. I think I just spotted the problem. All the swamp mats are behind all that stuff that's boostered off and dollies for the cranes over there. See a guy in a little like off-road forklift moving them right now. Definitely got time for hickory sticks. Or peanuts. Oh, I also got peanuts. Better finish these off, it's almost gone. Pulling him back there for a couple months. If you'd ever see a forklift on a lease. See all the swamp mats? It's behind all that stuff. Sorry, you don't know how hard it is to be fully zoomed in and keep the camera still like this. Kind of hard to get the swamp mat in now I got trucks on each side. That little forklift probably got it. See on this side. Truck. This side. Truck. Truck. Wondering if I had any time-lapse stickers we could stick on our truck for the next Leduc truck show next week. I don't have anything. And what I do have is like tiny. Should have hit me up more than a week. I'd love to help you. Why didn't he get a run at the hill before he hit the bridge? Because the fucking bridge was rough and I don't want to break anything. That's why. Oh. And the bridge was like literally 3 inches wider each side than the trailer. So yeah, not a good idea. If it was smooth, oh, I would have fucking nailed it. Edson, enough said. Still funner than Fox Vegas. I agree, somewhat. I don't know, take a run at that hill so I can go from like what 15th down to 1st in like 2 seconds. Automatics shine in these kind of areas. People seem to be full hot, thinking that I want this Edison truck. Wait until you get your first Edison. I'm like, I don't. If I'm not hearing a roaring engine, I don't know if I want it. You know, the shifting, all that stuff. I don't know. It's just a generator under the hood at a dull roar all the time. Doesn't really turn me on. Where's the coal I be rolling? It won't be synchronized with the throttle, you know? The generator's got to ramp up to provide the electricity to the electric motors, but it's not going to be as soon as you hit your foot. It's going to be delayed. It's going to be weird. I don't know. Still want to know what's happening, but looks like we're about ready. Already gave him back his radio, so we're good there. ABS light's on, and so is the engine light. I think we're good. Oh, I can never remember what. Put a big sign saying what the lease is, because I always forget. You guys probably remember. 16 and 30. Gerald with Brawler, checking out of 16 and 30, please.
Have a good one.
You too, thank you. Loaded bobtail, leaving 16 and 30, any empties coming in. No, but usually somebody's coming and calling on the radio. Yeah, the air's up. It's just that rough. Something in my console, like underneath. I gotta take it apart because it's like keeps like tapping the side of it. Tap, 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 tap anytime I'm on any bumps. It's starting to really get on my nerves. I think there's a little cab ECM is in there, but it's might even be just flopping around, who knows. You know, I didn't finish the video. I went to the car wash, got her all looking pretty, gonna do some CHD tomorrow, just 24 mid, so that's gravy. Just gotta go to White Court, scoop that up, bring her back. Hasn't been super busy the past like 2 weeks or so, which I'm not really complaining, but whatever. Is what it is. This is how oil field goes, especially like service drilling. It's feast or famine all the time. It'd be like super flat out, but we're usually more flat out than most, so I'm not complaining. Paychecks have been pretty decent, so it's hit and miss. It always seems to be like I'll get some days off, something's wrong with the truck, that's getting fixed, and then I get another day or two off mixed in with all that, and it's just like, whoa. I just had like a week off. Not all together, but you know, bro, where's your back window? That's gotta stink. I've been there. Sucking exhaust. Not healthy. Yeah. So, like always, you know, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the content. There's lots of stuff at Fourth Wall, so if you needs be, made a bunch of t-shirts. I'll probably make an advertisement for that, because I make all this stuff, and then if I'm going to put it in a video after I've made it, well, it's like 2 to 3 weeks later, so I'm just kind of like, should get the word out right away. But I think the t-shirt's pretty cool. Made a bunch of like C5 Lives Matter kind of t-shirts, and some of my favorite pictures up in there, so we'll see what they turn out to be like. Hopefully you guys like them. Still gonna like try to make some Brawler t-shirts and coffee cup. Been requested. It's not hard for me to make them. I just gotta sit down and just do some clicking, you know. I was thinking about making like a Brawler logo that's got the silhouette of the C5 kind of in it. Be kind of cool for a t-shirt or something. Maybe the coffee cup too, huh? I think it look good. Just the frontal of the C500, or maybe even a side profile, you know? That'd be kind of cool. But anyways, that's enough. It'll be a short video anyways. Hopefully you guys are digging the new view from inside the cab. I think it looks pretty good. Get a good vision. We'll just say thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the comment. Thanks for the thumbs up. And we'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.